Hiya, pals. Hi, pals, and welcome to the Disneyland Paris Show. Here's your hosts, Lucy, Chris, and Hugh. Gosh. And now, Disneyland Paris News.
Mr. Cool.
Princesses on Parade.
Viva la Jailbreak.
A Royal Ball. Pearly Queens.
Duck Fit.
Wow, good to see that we're firing on all cylinders.
Hey there, hi there, ho there, Disney pals, and welcome to another Disneyland Paris show. It's been a while because we've had some situations going on this end. I was working very late last week, but these guys have been in a musical.
We have.
Is it a musical you want to talk about?
Well, we've had a right good time doing it, haven't we?
Really good time, one of the best ever.
It's been a great show week, I would say. Possibly not everyone's cup of tea.
No,
it's been a lot of fun to do.
Very dated.
I really enjoyed it.
You know how amateur dramatics could be called at times a little self-indulgent?
Yeah.
I think this was prime self-indulgence because I think everybody in the cast thoroughly enjoyed it, regardless of the subject matter.
There was wigs, there was quite a lot of blue. Mm-hmm. There were quite a lot of euphemisms for male appendages and other things. There was a lot of hand gestures that would not make it onto the BBC.
Yeah, my mum did something quite inappropriate with a very good friend.
Yeah, but heck, it was a bit of fun. But you know what? We're on a totally different subject right now because there's nothing inappropriate about Disney. This is entirely PG, you'll be glad to know. And we're back for a good old run, aren't we? Before anyone's randomly away. I'm away one in August.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're away in August for a week, so we'll miss one there, I think. But that's about it.
Other than that, we should be good to go.
Yeah.
So we have news, we have trip reports. I know I've been promising a merchandise special. And there is merchandise on today's show. However, this isn't a merchandise special because once we totted up everything else we had to talk about, there just wasn't going to be space. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to get straight into it. Oh, I have a Disney-related bit of news.
Ooh, what is it?
Well, I'm doing another residential this year, working away, but I'm teaching a course, a full week course. And do you know what it's called?
What?
The Magic of Mencken.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I know, so we're going to be doing choreography from Little Shop of Horrors and Sister Act, but more Disney related, we're going to be doing Hercules the Musical and Newsies and Beauty and the Beast. We're also going to talk about all the other ones they did, Pocahontas and Hunchback and so on.
Amazing.
But we won't be particularly doing that, so I'm going to have a very, very Disney-fied summer.
That sounds great.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So there you go. You'd be signing up for that in a heartbeat, wouldn't you, mister? Although you know everything there is to know about Mencken.
Yeah, no, I'd absolutely go up for that. That sounds like a good way to spend your summer to me.
We've already been singing Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, we
today,
were actually, weren't we? Yeah.
Already on a Mencken moment.
The only Disney news I have is that I completely and utterly binged the last series of The Bear on the day of release.
Oh, we have not done that. Would you recommend it?
Do you know what? What I think of that show in general is that the amount of stress that you go through when watching it is entirely worth the payoff. I absolutely love... You know, a lot of series don't finish well, do they? And it's done now. And I think it finished incredibly well. So I would... It's a hard recommend from me. You don't have to watch Gary if you don't want to, which was a little... standalone film type episode that launched maybe 2 weeks before the last series came out. You can miss it, but that's a nice little flashback type episode where the the brother and the cousin go to Gary, Indiana.
Very good.
There you go.
We did watch the first. I don't know how many there's been. Has there been 3?
5 in total, I think it is.
5 in total. So we've
Yeah, I
watched the
think so.
first 4. We do like the bear greatly, so I think we will finish it off on a high. Right then, what do you want to do? Do you want to see who's in the chat?
Ooh.
Who are they?
First in the chat today is John. John says, "Evening, guys. So good to have the full gang back together. Well, in what feels like months. Excited for a news catch-up along with the usual bants." Joey, second in the chat, says, "Hey everyone, can't wait for the show tonight. Miss hearing you share all the latest Disney news last week." And Jen says, "Hey Disney pals, no DLP for me this year, so I bought myself the Disney Main Street Lego so I can still get my Disney
It
fix."
looks pretty cool, that, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm so jealous. I'm seriously thinking of selling our castle. Don't be mad at me, but
Ruthie and Andy P are in the chat. Guy is here, but Guy can't join because they're currently at Centre Parks watching Encanto on a big screen outdoors.
woodsy.
And Sarah's here. Yeah, we're all back. 79 days till DLP. Need one more Disney outfit for my day at Adventure Way. Ideas?
Ooh.
Sarah, is this Sarah who I think
Red Bowl.
I think you might have asked this on our Facebook group, and I was hoping to address it. So since you've asked, if it's I think it's the same Sarah. One more Disney outfit for a day at Adventure Way.
I mean, there's all the Frozen themes, but I'm guessing the fact that you've asked and you've said Adventure Way instead of World of Frozen means that you want to go somewhere else. There is something on the news that may inspire one, so I'm going to wait till we get to that.
You could go Rapunzel, you could go Uppy, even though it's a little bit early for that. But yeah, as I said before, what about just going as a big piece of bread? Because all the little food places out there, they're all bread-based, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like a bread bowl with the...
Go with
Fish in
the
it.
analogy menu. Nice.
Well, there's the Marie. What the other one's
Oh
called?
yeah, any of those 3, yeah,
Marie,
that's true.
Toulouse
The
and
aristocrat.
Berlioz. Yeah, or a combination of all 3.
Oh yeah.
The Aristocrat kits.
But Berlioz. What's the
Berlioz.
What's the other one called?
Berlioz.
Toulouse.
Toulouse.
Merlius.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Toulouse.
Combine the 3, Sarah.
Toulouse. Yeah, I can't do it.
I would go for maybe
Duchess.
a Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal could work.
Pascal could work. Anything Toy Story could work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, an army man. Go as an army man.
Mike says, "Missed you guys. Here we go again."
Here we go again.
Yeah, it's kind of 2 sentiments in one. Oh, I miss you guys. Here we go again. Good job they didn't move the sport ball. Would have missed you all. Yeah, because there was talk of moving the game to
Very worried
7
conversation,
tonight.
didn't we, backstage? So we were chatting about it, going, I'm really looking forward to Sundays. Finally, we can do a show again. And then we found out it was moving to 7 o'clock. And I said to Hugh, we might have a problem.
Chris came towards me with his phone and said, we might have a problem.
But if we'd had that problem, I'd already thought, with the number of times recently where I've not been here and you guys have been, we used to do things remotely in the past, and we haven't done that for years. And since we've got this laptop that I use now, it's much more capable, so I think it would cope with it better. So I'm thinking of trying to get that sorted so that should we have that kind of eventuality, we can do, and that's what we would have done today. I just wouldn't have been in the
I
same
just
locale.
don't think it would have been wise to do. I just don't think we would have had viewers. As it is,
Yes.
we don't have that problem.
No.
But if we get through to the next round, I don't know when the rest of the
Saturday
games
at 10
are.
o'clock.
Oh,
Saturday,
okay.
10 p.m. if we get through.
Oh no, that's the
Yeah.
perfect time for our noisy, inconsiderate neighbours to be watching it and celebrating afterwards. So in that case, I hope we lose.
Do you want to stay hours?
Because last weekend there was a party till 2 a.m, 2:30, and I
Yeah.
had to cause a ruckus on our Facebook group to address it because they were being very unreasonable about celebrating it after hours.
Oh dear.
What is a reasonable cut-off point?
Well, we all have different ideas of what reasonable is. And
Well, I think the law
mine
has
and
it.
Hugh. Well, yeah, mine and Hugh's idea
Yeah,
is
I
very
don't think.
different.
Yeah, I think it depends on how nice a person you are.
I
To
just
what a
think
reasonable
about-
cut-off point is
We've had many.
for screaming in the street and smashing bottles in a nice area.
I just think we've had nice times at our house at New Year, and generally, even if we're making loads of noise, by the time you get to 11 o'clockish, we're not being that loud.
No.
You know, you become considerate, don't you? And if it's summer, absolutely, you want to be out while it's nice. But when it gets to 11 o'clockish, just go in and shut your doors, turn the music down a bit. That's it.
We won't keep
It's really
on this,
easy.
but suffice to say that all three of us had to be up at 6 last Sunday.
No.
And it was awful,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Anyway, let's move on from that.
Andy H says, evening all, hope everyone's well. I am very much looking forward to getting a good football-free sleep tonight. Danny's here. Hello all, back from a family wedding. I've just seen, Dan, your video of you changing from your running gear into your wedding gear on your Instagram. Ready for a catch-up on all things Disney. It's the final countdown. Friday, I fly to DLP.
Oh,
What's this, Dan? Is this trip number 11, 12 this year?
28.
75.
Yeah.
Rosie Flusky, a.k.a. Flying Flusky, on Instagram is here. Welcome back, lusty lads. I have been getting so overexcited about my DLP trip. 82 days
Missus.
to go. It's so confusing trying not to wish the summer away, but also wanting spooky season to roll around.
Oh, I can't wait for Halloween.
Well, your countdown's not dissimilar to ours, is it? But we
No, it's
are
very
officially 5 days away from being allowed to get excited.
Ooh.
Now, do the maths on that, guys, if you know my rules.
Dan's actually lost count, says in the chat, just added there. Holly, I believe is her new name, been binging the podcast from the beginning.
Oh, no.
And now up to July 2022.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
Whenever people say that, I'm always like, oh, God, what have we said? What stupid things did we say 4 years ago?
Yeah, well, I know, like, there are specific, like, tent poles of things that, like, you know when you remember, like, an embarrassing thing from your past? There are things I've said on this show that I wish I could take back. Like, nothing sort of that bad, but I just think, I wish I hadn't said that.
I often think
So
that
you've
about-
got those to come, Holly.
I often think that about the classics and the fact that I enjoyed Toy Story 4 and said as much in an episode. I really don't like it
I
anymore.
still need to atone for frying Sleeping Beauty.
Yes, you do.
I really fry. I don't know what was up with me that day. I really scolded it. Right, continue.
John adds, Holly, it's great. It's a great binge, isn't it? The COVID years are some of my favourite episodes.
That's when we started as well, wasn't it?
Just be forgiving. We'd all gone a little bit poodled then, hadn't we? You know.
I just loved that we went, should we start doing this weekly now? Yeah, that's a great idea. And then literally within a week, it's shut down.
Yeah. Mike's got 84 days till DLP. Feed me Seymour. Sarah says, I have... let's see. I have noisy people next door. The kids are running and screaming till 1 a.m. and lots of drums.
Oh, no.
Feel your pain, Sarah. Feel your pain. Right, that's the chat.
Would you like some news?
Ooh, would we?
I'm not sure. I think this is bad news,
Okay.
but it's peppered with a bit of good news. But some people might think it's really good news.
Interesting.
It's going to be hot.
Yes, it is going to be hot. Again.
That's the news.
It's going to be hot again.
Well, so I'm going to... I just checked my iPhone, and I tend to think my iPhone's not as accurate as Hugh's Android. Discuss. But I've just checked my iPhone for what the temperatures are actually going to be in Paris starting tomorrow. Monday and Tuesday, it's 33. Wednesday, you get a little reprieve, it's 32.
It's hot.
I'm not using Android. I'm using the Met Office website.
Interesting. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday,
Just a
it's
fact.
35 degrees 4 days in a row, and then it slips to 34 degrees on next Monday. So, I mean, this is brutal, isn't it? I mean, we often get these, like, peaks, and you get 1 or 2 days that go that high, but to be in Paris, you could conceivably be in Paris for 5 days, and every single day be 35 degrees. That's harsh. There's going to be listeners that we've got who are going... And you see, we've got friend Caroline. She'd love that.
Oh, she would absolutely love it.
She would
Yeah.
absolutely
She
love
was
it.
cold last night.
I
when we
know.
saw her. She was cold.
Mental. But it wouldn't be for me. So, here's the good news. Disneyland Paris are on it, people. So this is what they've done. They've got these ice-cold misting stations. Have you ever been to Paris when they've had these in
Yeah,
operation?
they were there the year that we met you, weren't there? There were some, and there were some there last year when we were there as well.
Lovely. Would one of you gentlemen describe it for the listeners?
Yeah, it's basically what they do is they take a hose and they hang it above something, depending on what the area that they're in, and they stick lots of holes in it. That's what it kind of feels like. But that's basically what it is. It's just constantly spraying a mist of water there, so you can go and stand under it and cool yourself down a bit.
Chilled, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not lukewarm water that just gets you a bit hotter and sweatier.
No,
it's
it
chilled.
does a job. It definitely does a job. Yeah.
So they've now added these to the app. So if you go into the app and you get to the map, but then at the bottom it'll say attractions, and you can click on it, and then it reveals all the other things that you can look at. So I'm going to read it now. You can do attractions, restaurants, shows, shops, characters. If you keep scrolling down, I'm doing it as I speak. If you keep scrolling down, there's another area where it will tell you where toilets are and drinks fountains. Well, they've added to that cool zones and phone charging points.
Cool.
So you can now see where those cool zones are, so you can locate them. Also, while I'm on that, make sure that you use that to see where your drinking water fountains are, because the last thing you want is to get dehydrated. Keep filling up those water bottles. I can't guarantee that those are chilled. We get some very lukewarm water out of some of those water fountains.
But it still does a job, because you still need to stay hydrated, don't you?
You still need hydrated. And I've heard people say that when you're really hot, lukewarm water is better for you than cold water, because cold water can shock your organs.
Can be, yeah, true. True that.
Disney are also taking care of their staff, so there's going to be a modified parade. There have been versions of that done last week, but it kind of changes a little bit every day depending on circumstances and performers, so I don't want to tell you exactly what it is, but roughly speaking, there are more face characters and fewer fur characters, and there is less of the aerobic dance routines that go between the floats.
They just do a hand jive.
Yeah, that's not a definitive answer. This is constantly in flux, and they're working with the resident choreographers backstage and the managerial staff to work out what that'll look like, but it will be a modified performance for you. Also, the characters that appear in character meet and greet spots around the park are very likely to be face characters, and or have shorter meeting times and longer break times. Because if you've ever stood in a queue, you'll stand there for half an hour and then you'll get to the front and Mickey will go for his tea, go for his fag break. So they're likely to make those more frequent. So just be aware of that. Adventure Bay Bridge last week, when it was very, very hot, was left open. Now, there's various theories online. The one that most people are going with is that in the heat, the mechanics weren't working perfectly.
Okay.
But this means that you can only go past the Lion King way round, basically, to get to Frozen Land. So I don't know if that'll happen again this week with it being super hot. I don't know. And then the other thing that they've done is Animation Celebration building that used to have the Frozen show in it. Those two little theatres that have got the Frozen sets in it, they're just open and air conditioned, so you can go and sit in the benches. They're lovely little spaces. They've got like half moon shaped benches that used to be for viewing the show. Now it's just a dark place out of the sun with air conditioning, so you can go and chill, literally.
You should just play some Mickey shorts there, surely. Have they not got screens there anymore?
No, I don't think it's cinema-fied. They've still actually got the Frozen sets up when I saw pictures of it online. They've covered them over with, like moving cloths. I don't know what else to call them. But yeah, I don't think they've got facility for stuff like that.
That's good though. It's a decent amount of space for people to go get out of the heat for a bit.
I am surprised that they haven't put because when we went during COVID, they used those spaces as, those kind of selfie spots where you stand in front of a character. I understand why they wouldn't do a meet and greet, because it would no longer become a chill out area. It would just become another queue, wouldn't it? But, do you know what this means, Chris? Hugh? What? It just occurred to me this moment. That means it'll be free doors opening to go and see the Zoetrope. Doesn't it? Get yourself some Zoetrope. Has it moved again?
I thought it had gone.
Has it?
Maybe I'm wrong.
That's tragic.
I don't know.
Where would be the best place for the Zoetrope?
Back where it was.
If you had to move it in the spirit of the show and the conversation, where would be a good place for it?
My living room.
In the park?
Yeah.
Because it needs to be enclosed, doesn't it? Because it needs to be dark. I mean, where it was is quite good.
In the old annual pass office.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Pop it in there.
Bang it in the old...
See you later.
John is saying it was in the queue for the Frozen show. That's what we're saying. But now there isn't a Frozen show. Those doors are just open, so you can go and see it anytime.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
So go do that if you're going to be there next week then. If it is there, go and have a look and check it out.
If you don't know what we're talking about, just ask a cast member, where is the Zoetrope? Zoetrope.
It's so good.
You don't even have to know. Just go and find it. Ask for the Zoetrope.
So that's a really good space to stay cool, and I highly recommend you look after yourselves. Having said that, there are worse things than going to Disneyland Paris when it's really, really hot. We do it in Florida all the time. I sometimes think cold, rainy, wet feet would be way worse. Just make sure you're hydrated and keep going inside every so often.
Yeah, I'd agree
Sun
with
cream.
that.
Sorry.
No, that's all I was going to say. I agree.
Sun cream. Right. We're moving on, or do you want to know what's in our tiki cups?
Siestas, that's the other thing to say. No wrong with taking a siesta.
Siestas and swimming pools.
Yeah, absolutely. When we went in the summer, the time when we met you guys, it was ridiculously hot that time, wasn't it, that summer? And we went back every single day at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and got out of the hottest weather of the day, had an hour's kip, walked down, had a swim, then went out again for the evening. It was great.
That was the time we met each other we met each other outside, but then one of the first things we did was go to Vapiano's, and we walked in, and we were going to go upstairs, and the manager went, the air conditioning's broken, and we were like, we'll be all right.
Well, it was
okay.
It was like the only room is upstairs, but the aircon's off, and it was intense.
It was like being at Tropical World.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got full windows, hasn't it?
But it was novel and exciting.
It was funny.
It was like
Exhaustingly
a sweat lodge. Right, let's see what's in our tiki cups.
It's showtime! All together! Your tiki, 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 tiki cup in your tiki, 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 tiki cup. Well, you made yourself a beverage, I'll drink it up from your tiki, 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 tiki cup.
We're still cracking on with the what's it called?
Mangalorean.
It was the second bottle of it, and we're about halfway through, and we'll be drinking it for probably another 2 or 3 months at this rate.
I've seen that film now, Did we talk about that? Did we talk about that on our brochure? I can't remember.
We might have done it, but and what's your review?
It's the 5th best Star Wars film.
5th?
I reckon
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I reckon so.
We were going to see it at the cinema, but just that's really hard for our family.
Didn't work
to try
out.
And
It
make
was,
that happen.
It was fun, like the Ewoks films were fun. It was then it kind of felt like that, like an old 80s adventure film. There's something very nice about it, and yeah, really enjoyed it.
Was it worthy of a cinema release?
I don't know. I mean, you kind of need to know who the characters are to watch it, so you're missing out if you haven't seen the TV series. Although Lucas and Ollie absolutely loved it, and they haven't seen either, so I think it worked quite well.
Doesn't the guy from The Bear play that Jabba the Hutt
His
kid?
Yes, that's right. He does. Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do an impression of him. Do you know if you ask him something where the answer is yes? Now, this won't be good for listeners, but he does this. So ask me a question like yeah, yes or no answer.
Can you do an impression of that guy from The Bear?
Yeah.
Hugh,
Yeah.
it was just nodding like he had Parkinson's then, I think, is the best description.
I'll say that.
Yeah, okay,
It's not just when the answer's yeah,
nod.
though, is it? He does that literally just when he's listening to what someone else is saying. If someone's talking to him, he just does that constantly, just nods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good, that.
Right, the Royal Ball.
Royal Ball.
The Royal Ball.
Yes.
This is the return of the castle stage, which I think is one of Disneyland Paris's biggest assets, that we have that gorgeous stage off to the side with kind of a blocked off viewing area. It's far better than having it stuck right in front of the castle, getting in everyone's way, blocking the entrance to the castle. And the view up the side is gorgeous. So we have Sleeping Beauty's Royal Waltz, It's got 4 princesses in it, and they are Aurora, Belle, Tiana, and Snow White. It's also got Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, and courtiers.
Oh.
So it's thoroughly charming. There is dialogue for what it's worth in both English and French.
As per.
As per. The times seem to be changing. The last advertised times that I could get hold of were 2:55, 4:10, and 4:45. But just check your app and check signs just near the castle stage if that's a priority for you, and plan it into your day.
You just remind me of something, because obviously there's the hoarding in front of the castle at the moment, isn't there? So I was watching a Sam for God video earlier, which was actually about the heat at Disneyland Paris, and she was watching the Million Splashes of Colour parade thing going by, and a lot of the cast members, as they were dancing past, were going up to the hoardings where the door was and knocking on it, and then go, "There's nobody there."
That's cute.
And they just kept doing it over and over again. I thought it was quite fun.
Yeah. I bet, if you're a performer at Disneyland Paris, we were listening to a podcast today, and one of the girls just casually slipped in. When I was a roller coaster operator, now I don't know which park she was, but it could have been a Disney park. She used to make her shifts go faster by doing, I'm going to do the next 5 people in a Scottish accent. And I'm going to do the next 5 people, and I'm going to be in a bad mood with them, and I'm going to, you know what I mean, and just kind of rotate it. I bet the performers at Disneyland Paris have so much fun, backstage going, today's the day, we're all going to dance this as if, do you know, it's just to keep it interesting, because you're doing the same thing every day.
Changing your lines to sick bag instead of saying sit back, like we did a couple of nights this week.
We were a bit mischievous in this show.
We were a little bit.
I think this was a show you could afford to be mischievous on.
I sang sit back, endure this act of lust instead of sit back, enjoy this act of lust one night as well.
Oh, nice. So yeah, catch that. Another royal performance.
Ooh.
Princesses on Parade. Now I'm going to be asking you for some photos in a second, Chris. Not just yet.
Princesses on Parade.
I'll tell you what these are. So this is the Princess Cavalcade that we have long been talking about, that is coming to Disney Adventure World. Ooh. We now have a route. We have advertised times. It starts on the 24th of July, and Disney are doing their damnedest to promote it at the moment. They've got little stings of cast members with headphones on dancing along to the music, and they're releasing concept art and such. What I would like to show you is that they have released the route, and people have thoughts. So if we could have the first slide, please.
Right, so bear in mind that they might not be in the right order,
That's
because I did
fine.
it right at the last second.
We'll find it.
Yeah,
That's
it's the right one. Hooray!
So this is the route. I'm just turning it a bit so you can see. This is the route for the Princesses on Parade. It's basically starts where Lion King World will end, and then ends at the hub at the end of Adventure Way. It doesn't go down Adventure Way, which surprises me. And yeah,
So it's going
people
up
had
and
a lot
round
of
and back
thoughts.
again. Looks like it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it must be.
Which makes sense, actually, because if it did go up Adventure Way, you'd have to find somewhere to turn around, wouldn't it?
Well, they have other backstage, because they've had cavalcades that go through the whole of the park. So I thought they'd go all the way up Adventure Way and then disappear up the side of Studio One somewhere, which is now called World Premiere. Get with the times, Lucy.
Yeah, come on.
I know. So yeah, I hadn't noticed that it does appear to go up and down. People are saying it's short, it's cramped, and it's a thoroughfare, because that's not the widest street, is it? It's wide in the sense that as you go down towards the lake, you've got loads of additional paths that people can use. So I suppose that means that pedestrians can get by. But for people standing either side to watch...
And if it's hot and the bridge is open as well.
Oh, gosh, yeah. And there's no cover. There's no cover there. However, I think that Disney are very much trying to keep this IP to this area as if it's a different world.
Yeah, seems like it. I think that's quite cool.
Yeah.
It's weird when you see this map. When you're looking up the lake, I always imagine everything's like facing from south to north. But this whole Disney Adventure World faces southwest, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It angles down. It's a completely different angle to the other pack.
I struggle with this massively. Also because obviously you guys have already been, so you've been into this space that's a bit more kind of familiar. To me, it's still what it was a year ago. So I'm very much looking forward to going in October and being able to get my bearings a little bit.
You're gonna have your mind blown.
You know.
So, yeah, I think that's about it. So again, it's got music in French and English. It'll be about a 20 to 25 minute show, and it'll feature a 5 to 7 minute show stop, and the stop will be up at the top of the thing. We've also got some concept art for it, Chris. There was a few bits of concept art, but typical for Disney, they weren't showing you a lot. That's thanks to, I'm really losing my words all of a sudden, DLP report, so thank you very much for those images. And these are close-ups of the float. They're very woodsy. They haven't gone kind of the gilded gold princess. They've gone more for your kind of tangled toy box kind of look.
I don't hate it.
We've got the Snuggly Duckling, we've got Hey Hey, we've got what I presume is Moana's temple.
It looks 90s.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Good. And I think there's one more piece from Disney itself. Yeah, so this is them working on the float. So that presumably will be Tiana's float.
Oh yeah, because it's two frogs kissing.
Two frogs kissing. So I like
Snogging,
it.
frogging.
It looks quite tactile and chunky and toy boxy and nice.
Yeah.
And big. If you see the guy, that guy's nearly the same size as the guitar. That might be forced perspective, might it?
Could be.
Not forced perspective. Perspective.
Perspective, yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you. That's all for that. Have you guys anything to add, or shall I keep on yakking? I feel like it's been a very loosey, heavy show.
But this is what happens, isn't it? When we have time away, we have business to get down to, and you're the business lady.
I'm all about the business. Okay, so Viva la Jailbreak. I don't know if that's in bad taste of you, French.
Viva la jailbreak.
Because that's me saying on the 14th of July, it is Bastille Day, which is the world's most famous jailbreak.
Well, I found out the other day, they don't call it Bastille Day in France.
Oh, what do they call it?
Bastille Jour.
A holiday.
Oh.
I found out, allow me to be slightly nerdy for a second. I found something out interesting. I have recently become very addicted to the podcast The Rest is History. And I highly recommend you become addicted to it too, because it's very educational and it's very amusing and they're very good. But they did a whole series on the French Revolution, and something I found out about the Bastille is that we all think it was like full of poor people who'd been unjustly imprisoned and then they were released. But actually, they didn't have many prisoners. They had like 20 to 30 prisoners, and most of the prisoners were aristocrats. And they were living, it was like one of the posher prisons, the kind of prison that they move Elizabeth Banks to. You know, it was that kind of thing.
So it's kind of like celebrating Bonfire Night then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I guess that's a little bit backwards as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Club Fed.
Exactly. So yeah, if you want to know more about the French Revolution and Bastille Day, check out The Rest is Politics. No, sorry,
History.
The Rest is History. I listened to both, to be fair. Anyway, let's talk
Is
about
there
this.
the rest is science?
Probably, because the rest is entertainment. isn't
Yeah,
The rest is maths.
The Rest is football now. They've got Gary Lineker on The
Oh, yeah,
Rest
they
is
have, yeah,
football.
that's on
Is it a
Netflix,
whole
isn't it?
franchise?
Yeah,
Wow.
there's loads of
The
them.
rest is Disney.
The rest is podcasts.
Yeah,
It's a podcast about podcasts.
how meta. Right, so the Bastille, on the 14th of July, it's Bastille Day. And if you're there on the 14th of July, you will get extra special fireworks. This is always a bit of a big thing. So they stopped drones over the castle once they started them in Adventure Way, but they're going to have 1,600 drones.
Is there a biscuit?
What?
A Bastille Day biscuit? With Nutella in the middle.
Not to my knowledge.
What-
What would it be of?
What shape would that be?
Oh, dear.
It'd be like the,
Of a
Back to the Future, the
guillotine.
Jailbird Joey cake. It'd be a little bit like that, I reckon.
A what?
Biscuit. Jailbird Joey cake in Back to the
Jailbird.
Future.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
Oh, wow. So yeah, there's going to be Tinkerbell, and there's going to be a bit of a French scene that takes us around the world. I don't know what that means. There's a new pyro, there's 1,600 drones, and there's projection mapping. And a surprise at the end. So...
A biscuit. Biscuits for all.
They're charging everybody again. They're going to come around with a bucket.
Yeah, they come round with a card reader. Yeah. Tap your card, please. Sir. Please tap your card.
Oh, they're going to imprison everybody.
Oh, I was actually thinking they'd have some like really high-profile prisoners kind of arrive on the balcony shackled. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, French people. This is your history, and we doth mock. It's going to be great. If you're there, it's going to be great.
It's going to be what?
It's going to be great.
Great.
It's going to be top level nighttime entertainment. Get down with it.
We can't guarantee that. Just so you know, don't be going there going, "Oh, I was told this was going to be great."
But if it is great, maybe that's a surprise.
This is mid. I said mid and locked in yesterday, and one of the younger members of the theatre said, he was like, "What have you been hanging out with, like, teenagers? Like, what's up with this mid and locked in? Like, they're not that niche, are they? They're, like, not that esoteric as terms. I think mid and locked in are quite common."
Yeah.
I tend not to use too many terms like that because when you're 45, when you're saying, like, you know, for real, bro, it looks pathetic.
We've been watching
real, bro.
The Burrows on Netflix. This is like a TV review thing. I'll do this very quickly. We've been watching The Burrows. It's fine. You want to watch it? It's fine. You'll enjoy it. It's fine.
Absolutely
It's not amazing.
good.
It's absolutely fine. But it's about a retirement home, to be fair. And then it's like Stranger Things, but with geriatrics. But at one point, like a 78-year-old woman goes, "Oh, the vibes in here," or something. Like,
Yeah,
we're here for the vibes.
and there's a group of them talking about their body count.
Yeah.
And you just think, oh,
This is millennials,
Has a
right?
millennial written this?
Yeah.
Do you not know how the older generations speak? I'm not saying none of them do talk like that, but not all of them in a group would talk like that.
It's odd. It's
The script is terrible.
It's entertaining.
Terrible.
Pearly Queens. Right, this headline brings me down to my Disney bound that I teased earlier on, in that this is Mary Poppins and the Pearly Band are now taking over the gazebo. So Flynn and Rapunzel have gone. That
Bye-bye.
thing that we never saw. That's gone.
The photo op.
And it's been replaced. And it looks really, really fun, to be fair.
They've done that in the gazebo in
Adventure World.
No, in the main park, haven't they?
Oh.
In the Disneyland park in the past. They've had the Pearly Band there, haven't they?
I think this is a new show because I've never seen these costumes before. The Pearly Kings and Queens, but they're in yellows and reds and stuff. And there's a whole choreographed thing. And it looks like a good little show.
Cool.
And it's a lovely little area and it fits really well there. But Mary Poppins has got so many really classic, great Disney bounds. For starters, you can just kind of go Candy Stripe and you fit in. Or you can do a penguin. I've done a penguin Disney bound. A Bert one with a hat is good. And it fits with all of Adventure World, I think. I think it just brings in the whole kind of Hollywood glamour vibe whilst also being a Disney bound. So that is my top tip for that park.
Like it.
Wunderbar. More slides, please, Christopher.
More slides, please.
So, I promised you merch, and merch you shall get.
Wow. What a flying start.
And that's it.
Can I get... I'm just going to... Because this is theme merchandise, I'm going to get to it. I should have kind of warned which order these came in, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, no, it hasn't gone on. So, I mustn't have sent it. Donald Duck has got a new outfit for the summer for meet and greets. And then they've released an entire line of merchandise to go with Donald Duck's shirt. So, let me get back to it. Let me find one that's got actual Donald Duck.
The pin badge does.
There we go. So that's what Donald Duck looks like to do his meet and greet.
Oh, man.
It's
He
weird.
looks like he's going to an Oasis concert.
It's like a Yes, he does. It's nautically themed. They've gone with like the nautical stripes, but it's a hoodie and then like a beanie hat. Not a beanie hat, a bucket hat.
The bucket hat, yeah.
So it's a very odd look, Donald. It's very odd look. I don't hate it.
Looks like he's off to Leeds Fest.
Duck Fest. Anyway, so what do we have to go with this? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any prices, and you can't do a proper merch show without the prices because you need to decide if you'd buy it or not.
We can guess.
Oh, Slam Duck Festival.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start here. Right, so here is the hoodie.
That's €80, that's my guess.
I think that's €80.
70,
That would be
80.
the same as a Spirit jersey. It might even be more. It's more fabric after all.
That's
And
pretty classy, that.
it's very standard.
So-
It is very 90s. It's very 90s.
I like it.
I like it
I
a
like
lot.
it. I like it without the bucket hat Donald on it. But if you turn that around and it's got a big Donald bucket hat on the back,
This
then
is always
then,
a
I,
worry,
then I
isn't
don't want it anymore. But at the moment, it's just listeners. It's just like white with a red stripe at the top and a thin blue stripe, and then a couple more blue and red stripes going down it, and a big D. And it's just kind of like it's almost I don't know. It's almost nautical.
As it looks, I would quite seriously consider purchasing that.
It's kind of nice. Yeah.
In October. But you're going to show me the back now, I bet, aren't you?
I don't think I am actually. I think that one's playing on the back. But the
Oh,
chat,
in that case, it's a contender.
the chat is making me raise the corners of my lips in a wry smile because Andrew Heaver said I'd pay good money to see Donald Duck perform Wonderwall. But Mr. Palmer says that's what I imagined Banksy looked like before I found out. Just imagine Donald Duck and Banksy. I've got the wrong way again. Right, so this is more like a baseball jersey. So we're mixing our stripes. So Donald Duck's in a nautical hoodie. And then
Horizontal stripes.
with horizontal stripes, but then they've translated that onto a baseball jersey, but it doesn't have the buttons down the front. It's
You
just
have to
shaped.
buy into this bucket hat Donald to really get into this range, and I don't. You might,
In the words of Fleur Delacour.
because he's very big on there.
In the words of Fleur Delacour, it is hideous.
I don't mind that. I might buy that in a large size and wear it like a dress.
The problem I have with it, and I'm not a graphic type person at all, but because of the shape of him and the way he is, he's not central in it. He's off to the side, and the D's
Yeah.
off to the side, so he just looks like it's in the wrong place. I don't like it. The centre of his head should be on the middle of the next stripe to make me feel comfortable.
I agree.
Yeah. Wow.
I
Okay.
agree.
Fixed it.
Yeah.
No, I would not buy that. Would not buy.
Okay. Here's a plain t-shirt. It's just a white t-shirt. It's got some like pinstripes down the shoulders, some like piping stripes. But then it's just got Donald in a beanie on the front.
No, thank you.
And then we've got
3 out of 10.
bucket hat Donald as a shoulder pal.
That's kind of cool. Quite like that.
See, I disagree. I like shoulder pals, but that looks like a fake one. You know when they've got like shops outside Disney that try and sell Disney
Yeah, yeah.
merch to Disney fans? It looks like that.
I think that bucket hat on the shoulder pal kind of makes him look a bit like Scrooge in a way,
Oh yeah, it does actually. Yeah.
and I think it's confusing.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, this isn't it, is it? This isn't it.
Oh. So the
Oh,
kid.
do you like
the
this
kid-
one?
Well, no, the kid's shirt. I'm assuming that is.
Yeah, that's the kid's shirt.
That's a nicer design.
It is nicer.
I would have that shirt.
I wouldn't have it, but I would prefer it.
Yeah.
So it's a very large Donald, but it's from the torso up, and he's on a background of stripes, and yet it's still a white t-shirt with the right cuff red and the left cuff blue.
There were stripes on the other one as well, but they were grey.
Okay,
Yeah, that's better.
okay.
Better.
And then the pin
I like the pin.
I would get.
Yeah, I like the pin.
Because it might be indicative of that summer, and you know I always go for that. If we'd met that Donald, I'd be like, I'm going to buy that pin. If we don't make that Donald, I wouldn't.
It's the summer of festival chic.
And a mug.
Again, this same image. They've got one image of Donald
Yeah.
across the whole thing. One image.
I'm completely agnostic to mugs in Disney parks.
I deal with franchises, many different franchises from different properties. Won't say which ones. Sometimes you get a style guide, which is like what you call something. Well, it's a name given to like a folder where you get all your assets in, artwork assets, and you can apply them to clothes or products, whatever. And sometimes you go, oh, this is a great guide, but there's only 2 images in there. and there's only so much I can do with that. This looks like a guide with one image in and some stripes, and it's been given to someone. And bless them, they've
Done what they can.
if it's one image,
Done the
they've done quite well to get a mug, a pin, 2 t-shirts, and a hoodie out of it.
I like this though.
It's a bag.
With a butt on it.
It's a bag. Now you can't see on the flat side. You do have Donald's face. I think it's weird that the face is flat and the bum is 3D. But you've got Donald's face on the flat side, and then it's like a duffel bag shape, and then you've got a big Donald Duck bum sticking out, a bit like you get at the end of Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Did we take Donald off it? It's quite a nice bag, that. Get rid of his butt. Get rid
That's
of his
very
face on the
weird,
end.
though. So you're telling me that there's a plush backside and legs on one end of it, like he's sticking out of
pencil
it,
case, it's a zip
and on the
with it.
front end, you would think, well, there'd be a plush head sticking out the other end, but it's just a flat print on the front of it. That's weird.
Is it that same picture?
It will be. Yeah, it has to be.
I did. Let me just see a picture, because I did find a picture of the whole kind of thing, but I didn't want to load too many pictures up. Thing is, that's not as big as it looks. That's not a duffel. That looks like it's a gym bag, doesn't it?
yeah.
Like, it's not. It's more like a handbag.
Right.
It's like about yay big.
Oh, okay. For the listeners,
Yeah, big.
that's what, 14 inches?
Yeah, big,
To a man.
listeners, just to be sort of technical, is a little bit bigger than so big.
Yeah.
It's a very northern thing, I think, is yay big, isn't it? It's about yay big.
But yeah, big, be yeah, big.
And then we have the most perplexing.
This might be the worst thing.
See, that does look like Scrooge.
Go on, describe that. Hugh.
I thought this was Scrooge. So, you're all familiar with your Mickey ears, which is a headband with 2 ears on the top. This is a big, fat headband in red. And then Donald's kind of
Doing this.
in the top at the middle. So, but the headband itself is so thick that
It's massive, isn't it?
so it's not like Donald's just on your head and you don't really see the headband. It's all about the headband with Donald sort of perched on top of it. I didn't do a great job of describing that. It's,
Lucy's got a picture of a girl wearing it, and because it's leaning forward, it looks like he's falling off. It's like
Yeah,
falling
that
off
actually
it.
looks
yeah, but
quite
the image
fun,
we're
but-
seeing, he's kind of hanging down.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they're failing here.
This isn't
I
it.
don't think they're failing. I think we're looking at it as if someone has gone, this is our hot new merchandise, everyone buy this. At the end of the day, it's going to be in the Emporium with loads of other ranges. And someone's going to go, that's what I want.
Do we think that baseball shirt is going to be around the parks as much as the Mickey jacket from last year, though?
It might be, you know.
See,
Folk are funny.
I was one of the first to make a video of that, and now it's like, it's a thing, and I see it on Facebook all the time. Mm-hmm. And that annoys me because I don't have much reach on my channel, and then these other channels
Stole your idea.
copy me.
Yeah. I know. I felt for you right the first time I saw one.
It's true, though, those fleeces, I've always liked them, and I still like it. I would never get it, because there are too many of them, but I still like the design of it. It's a classic design. And I think in 10 years, when they've kind of disappeared, so Lucy's found the front image
Interesting.
on the Laughing Place website. And you've got bucket hat Mickey, Donald.
It looks like Scrooge McDuck.
It's embroidered. So it's
Do you want me to go
It's
back to the normal
tactile.
thing?
almost
You can show it
3D
close
in a
up.
way.
You
It's
can hold it up.
tactile, but it's not.
Go hold it up.
Are you able to hold it up to the...
Yeah, I'll hold it with this side.
Yeah.
It kind of makes more sense from this angle.
Still doesn't really work.
Yeah.
It's a bit out of focus. There
Not,
you go.
yeah, we get it. But yeah, it's small as well. It's that's what surprised me.
It's a small bag after all.
It is. Right, that, my friends, is all she wrote.
Well.
There's the merch.
There's the merch, there's the news, and
Merch
you've got 11
shop.
minutes for a trip report.
We have a trip
Christopher.
report.
Is it?
Yeah,
Wow.
we do. I just need to find it. Do you want to play the jingle? Hey.
Audience trip roundup.
Now, you know, we've had weeks and weeks without anything going on. We haven't really had any trip reports in that time. This one came in yesterday, so we're actually not only up to date, but this is hot off the press.
Golly.
I know. This is from Lee Holt. It says, here's my trip report from 22nd to the 26th of June when it was very hot. Feel free to miss out anything if necessary. I'm not going to do that, Lee. So, here we go. My first solo trip to Disneyland Paris by coach. I've been looking forward to this trip since I booked it not long after I'd been in March with my daughter and grandson celebrating his 10 years of being cancer-free. It was also my first ever solo trip. I decided to travel by Flixbus as it picked up at Leeds bus station and dropped off at DLP with a change at London. That is a long journey.
Leeds to DLP?
We did that. Have I never told you that we did that? Me and my mum when we were...
Did you?
Yeah, when I was about 14. That was my first trip to Disneyland Paris. My dad didn't want to go. So me and my mum went on a coach. Oh. I know.
That's all right.
I see this as a possibility.
Yeah.
I believe it was a cheap trip. That's how we managed it. It wasn't a night coach. It was a sleep coach. I don't think I'd enjoy it now because I do get cast. But on the other hand, I'd be driving, wouldn't I?
I'd do it. I'd do it.
Well, let's see whether it was worthwhile or not.
Yeah.
The journey-
I hated it.
Yeah.
The end. The journey out. The coach set off on time and made a great first impression. It was spotless, smelt fresh, was lovely and cool, with a charging point next to my seat.
Hey.
We arrived at London Victoria coach station on time with a couple of hours to spare before the next coach. I dropped my luggage into the luggage storage facility and went for a meal.
I want to know if there was anyone sat next to you, Lee, or if you had the seat, because you were on a solo trip, if you had the seat to yourself,
Yeah.
or if there was some idiot eating cheese and onion crisps like they do
Egg sandwiches.
next to you.
Don't get angry about the person who doesn't exist, Huey.
They do exist. They're everywhere.
I used to travel on the...
Cheese. It's always cheese and onion. Go on.
I used to travel on the National Express a lot, and
Yeah.
it never bothered me having someone sat next to me. I just made sure I always got a window seat and leant my head against the glass and left a big smudge on the glass when I left. So yeah, anyway, left the facility and went for a meal. The second coach also left on time. It was again spotless, had good air conditioning and plenty of legroom. Although there were no charging points on this one, it was also completely full. So I think that gives you the answer to your question. Not
Yes.
the cheese and onion crisps.
Completely full.
Passport control took place before boarding the ferry and was straightforward. I didn't get a lot of sleep on the coach, just doze off here and there. Traffic through Paris was busy, and by the time we left Paris-Bercy coach station, only 4 passengers remained on board.
What?
I was the only one not transferring onto another coach at DLP.
Huh.
So there you go. It's not a bus straight from Leeds to DLP. It's Leeds to London, London to Paris, Paris to DLP.
Oh, no, when we did it, we did a coach trip,
Yeah.
like a package.
One thing that impressed me was that the spare driver spent the journey from Paris-Bercy to Disneyland Paris hoovering and cleaning the coach. We eventually arrived at Disneyland Paris at 9:12 a.m, around an hour and a half later than scheduled.
Ooh.
9:12 a.m. What did they say when they set off?
On time.
Oh. Well, yeah, that must have been a long overnight situation to get there at 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
I walked through Disney Village to Disney Newport Bay Club and checked in, dropping my case off, excited to be there. My plan for the holiday was to take my time, chill, go on rides that I wanted to, and have a good look around all the areas. Even though I'd been a few times with family, I knew there would be things I'd not seen before. I then headed into Disney Adventure World for my first day. The park looked lovely. It was very hot, about 35 degrees with the water mists in various spots, which are now on the app, everybody, making it feel fresh. Had a walk to Frozen Land. My first ride was Frozen Ever After using the single rider queue. It took around 35 minutes and was a really enjoyable ride. Even though I'm not a huge Frozen fan, the theming is great. It felt nice and cool in there too. Had a walk around the lake. The food huts were closed due to the heat. Yeah, apparently quite a few things were closed due to the heat during the heat wave the other week.
I suppose any of
Attractions, food as well.
Any of those food huts where they cook outside. I know none of it's outside, but you know what I mean, in kind of non-enclosed areas.
Yeah.
They're going to be struggling over the ovens, aren't they?
Exactly. The Tangled Spin ride looked good, and I fancied going on that in the evening. Next ride was Tower of Terror, with only a 25-minute wait. This remains my favourite ride in Adventure World. The cast members were great too. Lunch was a Hawaiian lunch even was a Hawaiian barbecue sandwich and cold tropico from Earl of Sandwich before heading to the hotel. My room was lovely on the first floor, just around the corner from the pool. Unfortunately, I completely forgot to pack my swimming cosy. After the hot day, a cold shower was definitely needed, along with a nap. Dinner was at Cape Cod restaurant. The buffet was excellent, lovely fish dishes, nice salads and desserts. In the evening, I headed back to Adventure World. I went on Ratatouille single rider, 10-minute wait. First time since it was changed to 2D, and I still loved it. As a glasses wearer, it's so much better than having to wear another pair on top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Went back on Tower of Terror, 10-minute wait. After the long journey, I couldn't manage to stay for the light show and aimed to see it the following evening. As it was still warm, I stopped at McDonald's for a mango sundae and smoothie before calling it a night around 9:30 p.m.
Excuse me. A mango sundae?
That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yes.
I know about the smoothies, but that sounds good.
Good golly.
We'll have to check that out.
We must go back.
Especially if the mango whip isn't available.
I'm like Jack Shepherd in Lost series, I don't know if it's 3 or 4, when he goes, Kate, we have to go back. We have to go back.
I finished the evening with a mocktail in the hotel bar and a great night's sleep.
Chris just nodded at me, listeners.
Yeah.
Day 2. After breakfast at the hotel, I headed into Disneyland Park for extra magic time. I've not managed to do that before when I've gone with the family. It was lovely to walk down a very quiet main street. I got to Big Thunder at 8:32 a.m. precisely.
Nice.
And there was a 5-minute wait. Went into Big Thunder again, 10-minute wait.
And what do? We always go left.
Always go left.
Always go left.
Had a lovely walk around while it was quiet. Went across the rope bridge near the Swiss Family Robinson. About 10ish, I went on Star Tours, 10-minute wait. As temperature climbed, I cooled down with a drink at Cafe Hyperion and tried the C-3PO lemon macaron, which was lovely. I then rode Star Tours again with another 10-minute wait before spending some time shopping while avoiding the hottest parts of the day. The summer sale had just started, so I got a couple of T-shirts and a Spirit jersey. Nice.
Nice.
Outdoor rides were closed due to the heat and most opened later in the evening. You see, outdoor rides closed, restaurants closed. All these are the things you need to know about for next week as well, I guess.
Yeah.
The possibility of it. So just bear it in mind.
And that's particularly harsh for Adventure Way because there's going to be so many people this summer who are just going for that content.
The food vans and huts were closed too. I kept refilling my water bottle, refilling my water bottle, and wetting my cooling towel. I had another McDonald's stop for a mango sundae and iced cold cherry Coke en route to the hotel. After another much-needed cool shower, I headed out for dinner at Agrabah Cafe. Just hang on a second, right? This mango sundae thing at McDonald's, we have pineapple whip, but this means we've effectively got a mango whip as well.
Yes.
This is really good information.
The mango whip is back.
Not that the coach trip and everything else about the trip report isn't valuable, but
This
feels
is
incredibly
what we want
valuable.
to know about.
This is finger on the pulse, people. And after another
Finger on the pulp.
After another, yeah. After another much-needed cool shower, I headed out for dinner at Agrabah Cafe. I've always fancied going, but family haven't, so now was my chance. The food was excellent and one of my favourite meals of the trip. The theming is lovely too. I'm just going to say this, but Sam, for God, has just put a video on because she ate there recently, and her video is really good. So if you want a bit of information about what's going on in there, that sort of stuff, what the food is, the vibes, go watch that. Later, I rode Phantom Manor with just a 5-minute wait and also popped into Disneyland Hotel for a look around the shop and to treat myself to a couple of Pandora charms.
Lee's having a great time.
Yeah. I'd originally planned to watch the evening show at Adventure World, but after such a hot day, 39 degrees,
No, thank you.
God.
No, thank you.
my legs had had enough, and I decided to head back to the hotel instead for a cold drink, and to start packing. Day 3, my faunal? I'm really sorry, I
Come
haven't
on,
read a
Chris.
trip report for
Get
a
it
while.
together.
My final morning began with hotel breakfast at 6:45 a.m. before finishing the packing. Dropping luggage off took around 30 minutes before I caught the shuttle bus to the parks, the only time I'd not walked. I went on Star Tours, 5-minute wait. I also spent some time relaxing in Cafe Hyperion, enjoying the air conditioning and an ice cold Tropico. I love a Tropico or an iced peach tea at DLP.
I feel like you guys would get on like a house on fire.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming next time, Lee.
Yeah.
We get that coach. Neither of us are eating cheese and onion crisps.
Yeah. Or talking to each other.
2 mango whips a day. Mango smoothies a day.
Mango smoothies, yeah. And the odd Tropico.
Tropico.
I
yeah.
love a Tropico.
I love a
I
Tropico.
love a Tropico.
It's like a mango, but European.
But I also love a nice peach tea as well, which is the other thing that Lee loves. Lunch was a Mickey salad sandwich and the paint palette cake from the deli on Main Street. Both were very nice. The afternoon was spent wandering around Adventure World, where the food stalls were finally open. It was another very hot day, and I had to keep stopping for a sit under a parasol. I couldn't work out how to get into Regal View Lounge. I treated myself to... facepalm emoji. I treated myself to a Sleeping Beauty ice cream, which was delicious and cooled me down, and later enjoyed a drink and Mickey bar at Hollywood Gardens. Due to the heat, loads of people were cooling off in world premiere. I tried going to a show for the air conditioning, but they were full. The following day, they apparently opened the Frozen Theatre for people to sit in and cool down. This really is finger on the pulse. Before heading back to my hotel, I sat and relaxed in both Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, and Disney Sequoia Lodge. Newport Bay doesn't really have many comfortable seating areas, so these made a nice change. Back at Newport Bay, I enjoyed one final mocktail before changing for the overnight journey home. The journey home. After collecting my luggage, I made my final way through a very busy village to the bus station beyond Five Guys. 6 of us got the bus at 10 p.m. on time. We reached Paris-Bercy ahead of schedule, but actually left late because some passengers failed to show.
Rude.
I had to seat to myself. Win-win.
Yay.
Well, it's win-lose, isn't it? Because you set off late, so that's the lose bit. But it's a win because you got it to yourself.
Yeah.
No cheese and onion crisps. Passport control took place before getting on the ferry, with everyone required to leave the coach with their luggage this time. Ferry was good. I had a freshly made flatbread sandwich and a coffee. Got the hubby some duty free. The remainder of the journey went smoothly. Arrived in London about half hour late. Leeds arrived on time. One thing to note was that passengers had to unload their own luggage when arriving back into London. Final thoughts. Overall, I had a fantastic first solo trip and thoroughly enjoyed my time at Disneyland Paris. I chilled and went at my own pace, did the rides I wanted, treated myself to a souvenir or 3, ate some treats. The weather was very hot and plans, what to wear, changed due to this. I enjoyed my stay at Newport Bay. The theming is good, the staff were lovely, with a great shop and restaurant. It's a huge hotel, but I preferred my previous stays in Sequoia Lodge and Cheyenne.
Yep.
Me too. I also enjoyed staying at Marvel in March, and we had got a great deal, but wouldn't stay there again either, as it's a little bit too clinical for me.
Yeah.
Would I do another solo trip? Definitely. Would I travel by coach again? I'm not completely convinced. The journey is obviously very long, and whether you enjoy it probably depends on whether someone is sitting next to you. If you have the seat next to you free, it's much easier to stretch out and change position during the journey. That said, I couldn't really fault the coaches themselves. They were very clean, offered plenty of legroom, and the drivers clearly took pride in keeping them spotless. For anyone looking for a budget-friendly way to get to Disneyland Paris, it's certainly a viable option, as long as you're prepared for the long travel time. If you live near London, it's probably better.
Well, you've so many more options if you live near London.
Yeah, of course you do.
The train's a better option, the ferry's a better option, driving is a better option. And the coach, better option.
I read my Kindle, listened to an audiobook, music and podcasts when not dozing. Next trip will hopefully be a Halloween Christmas one in a couple of years with the hubby, sent from Outlook for iOS.
Thanks, Lee. I didn't know that was an option to get a coach.
I'd never really thought about it.
I hadn't. It's one of those things like I always say it. There's a triangle. You can have speed. It's speed, price and convenience. Mm-hmm. And this sounds like it's less convenient because of the length of the journey, but the price is probably better. The speed won't be great, but it's definitely an option. I would probably take it, especially if you can go overnight and sleep.
Yeah.
Or try to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like being on a plane for a long time, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
And you can go from places like Leeds.
Yeah. That's
good.
a plus, isn't it, coming all the way from Leeds? Because often we have to get somewhere to do another thing. Mm-hmm. Often we have to get to London to get on the train. So, yeah.
See, I reckon I could do that on my own. I could do that with Laura. I don't think I could do that with the kids.
No.
I think I might lose the will to live.
Not with a bunch of kids.
No.
I think Bonnie would be okay with it, maybe, as an option. You wouldn't love it, but it would be an option.
It would be long.
Yeah.
I'd like to know, Lee, exactly how long it was and the times, like the time you set off, things like that.
Yeah.
I don't sleep sat up very well.
So people could maybe have an idea of if that's something they would fancy. If it's like... Because I used to get the National Express down to London for comic conventions, and I would go at 11 at night from Leeds,
yeah,
and I'd arrive about 6 a.m. Bleary-eyed, but it was all part of it. It was kind of the fun of it, you know, get some caffeine or whatever, and that was just what you did.
But that 4.5
But it was
hours,
so cheap that it was like worth it.
that 4.5 hour journey via Golders Green and Milton Keynes, which I'm assuming is the one that you used to do. It was fine, but like I'm a bit like public toilet shy, so I'd have to hold the entire journey till I got to.
I don't go.
So if any of that journey is longer than 4.5, 5 hours, I think I'd start to get really quite uncomfortable.
Can I know we need to wrap up now, but very briefly, I used to go down to London on the coach quite a lot, but the last time I did it, it was a 12:30 coach, and it was meant to arrive in London at 6 a.m, which I thought was okay. But as you know, driving, that's not how long the journey is.
No.
The journey's a lot shorter. They do that on purpose so that people can have a sleep. But this driver pulled into London and went, "Good news, we've managed to trim time off our journey. We're here early, 4:15. So I was then a young woman alone in unable to check into anywhere, left on the streets of London.
Victoria Station.
Victoria Station isn't even good area of London, really, is it? You walk a block or two, it's okay. But for at quarter to 4 in the morning, and I was furious.
I'm
like, this isn't safe. I wouldn't have done this if I'd known. Anyway.
Before we leave, I have one thing I want to say, because we had a message the other day, and obviously we didn't have a show last week, but Sarah Clipston got in touch and said, "Good morning from sunny Folkestone. Can I please request a birthday message? Happy birthday to my bestest mate and sister Helen, aka Nell. Have an amazing day on the 30th. Love as always, Sarah." Can we have a birthday tune? Hey!
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Sarah, and was it AKA Nell or Mel?
Nell.
Happy birthday, and just so you know, Bonnie just stared at us that whole time as we danced to the happy birthday song.
Disapproving look.
Yeah, she just stared at us.
You seem to have grown up quite a lot since last time I saw you.
Yeah, she's like half a foot taller.
Oh my God, my parents.
She walked into the theatre, was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday, and I thought, I don't even recognise her.
Aww. Year 8, going into year 8. Anyway, by the by, thank you very much for joining us tonight, guys. Oh, we haven't talked about the charity show.
Well, we'll have more time to do that next week, won't we?
I've been Lucy. These have been the boys. Bye-bye.
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 Cheers, everybody.
Laters.
I suddenly thought I had to press a button, and then I remembered no, it's Bonnie that presses the button.